Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and well, we're taking a look now at how to unlock the Viper job, new to the Final Fantasy XIV expansion Dawntrail. So we're here in Ul'dah, just a short hop away from the Ul'dah Aetheryte. And it's this gentleman here, the Worried Weaver. Enter the Viper. Well, let's have a gander here then, shall we? You're an adventurer, yes? There's a spot of bother over at the Weaver's Guild, and we could use a hand sorting it out. We received an order for a full ensemble, and now the work's been completed, the client refuses to pay. Mind you, I had my suspicions from the start. He calls himself a Viper of all things. In my experience, people who name themselves after snakes are not to be trusted. In any case, he carries a pair of swords on his back, and I hate to think what would happen if he started wielding them in anger. Could you head to the guild and smooth things over? Alrighty. Now, they wield scouting gear as their thing at the same time, which is why I'm here in my rogue ensemble. So, off to the Weaver's Guild. Perplexed Weaver. Despite my best efforts to reason with him, he keeps going on and about vipers or something such. What am I to do? So-called Viper. Alright, let's have a gander here. Good evening to you, stranger. I was hoping I might make the acquaintance of someone a bit rougher around the edges, someone who's seen his fair share of action. Could you tell me what prey is worth hunting in these here parts? Excuse me, buddy, your bill first. Have you no idea what he's talking about? I took new issue with fulfilling his order. Now it's time for him to pay. It's as though we're talking at cross purposes. Likewise, I don't know why this fella's being so difficult. All I'm asking for is the outfit I ordered and the name of some critters worth killing. Maybe I ought to explain something from the beginning. I'm from Toral, a big old continent on the other side of the salt west of here. Aha! Okay. You've been there, I reckon. You might have seen others who wielded dual blades, or vipers as we're traditionally known. Not been there yet. I'm doing all this first before I go to Toral, so, Our duty is to hunt ferocious beasts that endanger the lives of innocent folk. In fact, that's what brought me here. Thing is, all that fighting on long days of the road ain't been too kind to my gear. Reckon it was high time I got a new get-up, bespoke and all. Fascinating, I'm sure. Why do you refuse to pay for your order? And why are you insistent that I choose my prey? Because how else am I supposed to pay you? Do us a favor and we'll hunt down any beast you want. That's the code. How we Vipers do business. Ah, right. Sorry, you're in Ul'dah. They trade in Gil. It appears the Weaver's Guild doesn't need any fiends felled. Weavers prefer more conventional forms of compensation. That's so. Are you saying they want something else instead? Aye, coin! Payment commensurate with the skill materials required. In Gil, preferably. Well, didn't see that one coming. Guess that explains our little misunderstanding. But surely you're contemplating trade in some sort of currency, yes? Or are you Vipers so removed from society as to be unaware of such concepts? Ah. Of course we know what money is. We ain't no bumpkins, but when it comes to requisitioning goods and services, I usually rely on the elders to deal with artisans and the like. Which is to say, I ain't in the habit of carrying significant sums. Oh dear. So be it. If the only form of payment is the slaying of beasts, that shall have to do. As it happens, one of my colleagues in eastern Thanalan reports that merchants carrying our supplies were attacked by a wild fiend. What's more, the creature is a species of many-headed scalekin, never before seen in this region. It is rumoured to have escaped from the Colosseum and has been running rampant ever since. Scaly, what a heads. Alright, you got yourself a deal. Deal? Considering the gold has already fulfilled its end of the bargain, you should count yourself lucky. Still, I'd hate for anything to go awry at this juncture. Might I ask a favour of you, friend? I'd like you to accompany him and ensure that he attends to the creature as agreed. Besides, I dare say seeing a so-called Viper at work would be an enlightening experience. My name's Keshqua. Pleasure to meet you. The creature was last seen near Camp Drybone, so I advise you to begin there. No problem. I know where that is. This way. Alright, Camp Drybone. Teleport over there. There are already people doing ocean fishing. I was like, yep, people are already spamming leveling up the rafters and everything else up to max level first. So this is Camp Drybone, huh? What's your name? Are you ready, hunter? Are you ready to hunt? What's that look for? Let me guess. You want to ask around first and see if anyone can point us in the right direction? No need. The Weaver's friend told me plenty. All we're going to do is track down the beast, which is a Viper specialty. Oh, someone's certainly confident. Alright, what we got going on here then? Ooh! Yeah, that's a big old scalekin, alright. Glowing throat, I'm expecting it hurls flames. Went after traders carrying tailors' materials. Boats of cloth and whatnot doesn't sound none too tasty to me, so I'm guessing it's the merchants themselves the beast had its eye on. Most predators use their sense of smell to pick out their meals. Scents carry on the wind, so you've got to consider the positions of the rocks and plants to determine how the air tends to flow through an area. Ain't too hard to deduce where a creature's made its lair after you've done all that. Alright, let's see how this two-sword style handles. Yep, that's a big one. Mean looking too. Must be wreaking havoc on the food chain. Never mind the danger it poses to locals. Well, time to do what a Viper does best. Well, that's a blink. Can I miss it? Damn. So that's it. You like the show? Don't play coy. I can see you're intrigued. Before I spill all my secrets, I've got a question for you. Ever heard of a Toral Vidral? No. Thought not. Rather a rare breed of beast that wields all kinds of powers they got no right having. A threat to every other living thing that has the temerity to breathe in their vicinity. Because of their long lifespans and unnatural abilities, they were dubbed the Tyrants of Toral. That's more or less what the name means. Anyway, someone's got to hunt the Toral Vidral, and that someone is us, the Vipers. That's a grin if I ever saw one. But, you know, I've made a fair few adventures during my time here. I can tell you're a cut above the rest. Might even have what it takes to be a Viper. If you're interested, I can teach you, on one condition. You'll help me hunt down a Toral Vidral that's made its way to Eorzea. What do you say? Ha! Hell of a thing to ask out of the blue, I know. Just think on it, son, will you? Let's head on back to Ul'dah and tell the Weaver fellow we're square. The journey will give you time to consider my offer. I do like the updated graphics. It is very nice. So yeah, basically Vipers, but it looks like things operate under the same principles as, well, Capcom's Monster Hunters. You've already got the blades out. I just want to see how that's going to look with this gear. Oh, that looks good with this gear. I made the right choice picking that coat. This is going to look lovely. I just gave our Weaver friend the good news, and he handed over this set of fancy duds, as promised. Gotta say, it was worth the trouble. So about my offer, you ready to become a Viper and protect folks from the nastiest beasts that ever lived? Yeah, go for it. A mighty fine answer. I'll make a Viper of you, just see if I don't. First order of business, let me give you this here soul crystal. It contains knowledge of our fighting arts, passed down since ancient times from one generation of Vipers to the next. Assuming you've got the knack for art, our skills can be yours too. Also, I've also got a fresh set of Viper gear for you. The Weaver's Guild wanted to thank you for overseeing our hunt earlier, so they made you your very own outfit. Guess that fellow took your measurements by eye or something. Oh, and the blades of a couple of spares I had handy. Try it all on for size. Let me get a look at you while you're at it. Alrighty. Viper unlocked. Alrighty. Yeah, I know it's not gonna quit. Here. Viper goes here. Where's the rest of the snakebite gear, actually? I know my gear is better than it is, but let's take a gander here. Ah, right, it's that kind of look to it. Okay, neat. Bit slow in the frame rate there, but that's to be expected with new gear setup. And apply. So link to that glamour plate so we get it all behaving. Fangs of the Viper. Well, you sure look the part. Do you feel anything from the soul crystal? Alright, yeah, fix the things. Yeah. Ah, I knew it. Sounds like you've got what it takes to be a Viper. The only way to know for sure is to put them new skills to the test. For that, we'll need prey. From what I hear, you adventurers have got your own guild, so I'm guessing the folks there will know the best spots for hunting. Let's go see what they can tell us. Viper site unlocked. Okay, this is interesting. Continue with either Steel Fangs or Dread Fangs. Third step can enter one of several weapon skills. Okay. Ooh, the glow of Viper Sight's blades correspond with the outline of hotbar icons to indicate the next step in a combo. Okay. Right. This is going to take some fixing here. So let's get you up to there. Let's get you over there. Let's get you up there. Screw True North. I never use it. Alright, that's a ranged attack, so hold on, I'm going to put you there, you there, you there, put you over to here. Okay, that looks like that's my basic AoE. Rush to a target, target notification will come back there. All nearby enemies, that looks like that one goes there first. Alright, let's see how this looks. Right, gathered information outside the quicksand. Which is that? The Adventurers Guild. I do need to adjust where that goes. That one goes there, and that's a thing for later levels, I think, on Viper. So here we go. Whilst I'm here, let's take a look at what the stances are like. So we've got, that's your general regular stance. That's the kind of posy stance, nice. Battle stance. Even does the finger. Oh, that's nice. Okay, nice. V pose, victory pose. Oh, that's nice. It gives you the general idea there. Knowledgeable adventurer. If you're after deadly predators, try Spineless Basin. Lately, they've been sighted as a herefordshire unknown species. Those that slaughter anything that moves, including travelers. What's worse, they work in packs. Giving the adventurers hard to kill them and ended up meeting a sticky end. Why are you questioning kids? They got a lead already? Maybe there's something to this whole asking around thing after all. Yeah, just need to know how to ask people. Critters not from around these parts, you say. Either they got chased out of their usual habitat, or they were brought here. Either way, that's bad news for folks unfortunate enough to cross paths with them. The hunting of Tural Vidral is a Viper's most important duty. That doesn't mean we turn a blind eye to lesser threats. Next up, Spineless Basin. Don't worry, we'll get him trained up. Who'd want to go looking for monsters anyway? People who go out hunting them, kid. People who go hunting them. Oh, that's actually quite close by, so just out the door. Alright, so Slither is to rush to a targeted enemies or party member's location. Okay, so that's probably going to end up being... Okay, hold on. I need to sort this out then. So that can go... Since that's my kind of opener, as it were. I'm kind of miffed that we can't get into twin blade mode unless we've done some of the actions first and foremost, which kind of sucks for me. Oh no, hold on, there we go. Nope. Nope. Okay, there we go. So we can get into it from there. Okay, so we just need to be able to turn that. These here adventures ran into a whole gaggle of the fiends we're after. They got pretty roughed up. I saw through the wounds already, don't you worry. Before we go to say hello to the troublemakers, I reckon I ought to teach you the Viper's dual blades. Our techniques were created for the sole purpose of killing Tural Vidral. Most of them are meaner varieties of things you might encounter in the wild, but often with special powers to boot. To stand a chance against these powerful enemies, our ancestors looked to Vipers for inspiration, always twisting and turning to find the perfect angle of attack to take down bigger prey. 2 blades for the twin fangs of a Viper to wield in tandem and strike with precision. They can also be combined into a single weapon that weaves and sways like the body of a snake. By switching between these stances, the Viper has the capacity to adapt to any situation. Now the prey we're after today ain't nowhere near as fearsome as Tural Vidral, but it'll give you a chance to test out your new skills. Let me know when you're ready. Let's do it. Supposedly working paths. Alright, let's do this then. Okay. Ooh, that's a good mess of you. If there are any meaner beasties, they must be biding their time. All I see here is fodder. Though, for your practicing new skills, they'll do fine. I'll stay out of your way and give you a few pointers. Let me know when you're ready. Alrighty, let's give this a try then, shall we? Let's start with the basics. There are 2 stances, Dual Fang and Viper. Dual Fang means wielding your 2 blades separately. Start by using either Steel Fangs or Dread Fangs, and then press the attack. To finish the sequence, switch back to Viper and hit with Death Rattle. Okay. Yep, give me a second, buddy. I need to kind of get out of the... Yeah. Time to practice your dual fang techniques. Start with an opener, followed with a second, then pick one of the 4 finishers, flank stamps, flank spine, blah 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 blah. As you can tell by the name, each finisher works best from a certain position. Don't worry. How do we get into the Flanksbane Fang and Hangs? Okay, hold on. Flanksbane Fang. After successfully landing Hunter's Sting. Okay. Nope. Okay, hold on. This is going to take a bit of getting used to. There's a lot of different combos for this. There's a lot of different combos for this. Look, that roar just now, almost like I was telling him to clear out. Reckon that's a tough, big old bastard away in the wings. Now it's sent us tougher opposition. Luckily for you, I've got just the thing with dealing with lummoxes like them. I'll tell you all about it when you're ready. Aye, aye, aye. Alright, now for Viper Stance, where you combine your two blades into one to deliver powerful strikes. Perfect for tough opponents. Open with Dreadwinder, then transition with either Twin Fang Bite or Twin Blood Bite from Dual Fang stats. Okay. The Viper Stance weapon skill Dreadwinder, that's that one. It can be followed by Hunter's Coil or Swift Skin's Coil. That's going to be one of the things that appears. There we go. Okay, so that's basically those when they pop up type of deals. Okay. That sounds like a biggie now. Boss Beast must be pissed that his minions keep getting beat. Yeah, right, what are we dealing with? I suspect some kind of... Oh! A mini-Zilla. Time to take it down to peg or 3. Remember what you're dealing with it, and don't push over like the rest. Still, you got all the tools you need at your disposal. Show it what a Viper can do. Alright, you Godzilla wannabe. Let's dance! I will say, Viper feels more... I know there's... I can see the combos. I can see there's definitely like a chain of events to kind of do it. However, it feels very kind of spreadsheety, and right now I'm just button mashing, which seems to amount to the same job. Oh. So yeah, Viper definitely has like a whole interlay of combos that you can go through, but on the whole, it is more of a button masher as far as I can see. Not bad at all. Those were just the basics, but your execution was mighty impressive. Since you're proving you won't be a liability, let me tell you about the Tyrell Vidral we're up against. Alright, what are we hunting? We call it Ik-Sok Zamajun. Zaujun, maybe? I don't know. It's an offshoot of the Barracks, a deadly jungle predator, and after a series of mutations, this one's grown huge wings. Worse yet, it's smart as a whip and has a mean streak a mile wide. After learning of the beast, me and my most promising student set off to slay it. Facing it head on seemed like suicide, so we laid an ambush. Almost worked too. Almost. We thought we had it subdued, and made our approach to deliver the killing blow, but we'd underestimated the fiend's cunning nature. When we got close, it lashed out, lightning quick, before taking to the skies. I cradled my brother in arms as he breathed his last. Revenge is all I've been thinking about ever since. I travelled the length and breadth of Tyrell looking for that beast, with nothing to show it for but a half-dozen pairs of ruined boots. With each passing day I grew more and more desperate. That was until I met some folks who crossed the salt on a trade ship from Ul'dah. They claimed they'd seen a huge winged creature flying eastwards over the ocean. Knowing how clever Ik-Sok Zamajun is, I reckon it had gone in search of new hunting grounds, somewhere or without an established threat like us Vipers. So I bought passage on a ship, and here I am. I know that I know yours, you'll be damn near as big as Tyrell. I'm a fish out of water, I'm not afraid to admit it, or that I'm going to need all the help I can get. And that's where you come in. With you on my side, I might just stand a chance of avenging my fallen comrade. What do you say? Yeah, let's go for it. Thanks, that means a lot. Let's get back to Ul'dah and see if we can't find some clues as to its whereabouts. See, this is where I would love to have voice acting, because then I could actually hear how the names are supposed to be pronounced. I feel like every time I do this, I'm butchering it. But yeah, Viper's not too bad. It does feel like a kind of a button masher, though. If you look at the Final Fantasy XIV kind of job guide, it does have them. It does have like the skills listed out and how the combos work for them. But it's like do for Viper. When I was looking at it yesterday, I was like, that's a lot of buttons. That's a lot of button mashing. I do like the sprint though. Well, apart from the arms going dee-doo, chicken winging. As you saw, the Weaver's Guild, chatting up folks ain't my strong suit. If you're happy to take the lead, I'm happy to follow, at least for now. I think you could ask the locals if they spot any strange creatures flying around. As for me, I'll study your technique. See if I can't brush up on my social graces and whatnot. Alright, I've got him dragged along with me. Alright, let's check out the brass blades. Flying beast? Well, yes, of late we've had sightings of such a creature, more and more each day. We're looking into it ourselves, but there's been no reported attacks, nor can I provide a more detailed description. As such, I can't say if the same one you're after. Yeah, when I was on a ship there, I heard about this hunt your local company seemed to be running. We got a system like that back in Tyrell too, mainly for dealing with the Tyrell Vidral. Naturally, the bulk of the work was handled by Vipers, but ever since the Dawn Serpent came to power, the scope's been expanded to cover a wider range of threats. These days, pretty much anyone can take on jobs, there's no shortage of them all over. If you're ever in Tyrell, maybe you ought to give it a try. whole lot of people here. We've got cities of our own back in Tyrrell. This is something else. You know, to become a Viper, traditionally you've got to live in this remote village in the mountains where you learn all you can about the habits of various beasts. Ain't much else to do out there, so anytime you get to yourself, you're expected to spend honing your skills. Once training's done, you're free to roam where you please. There ain't many Tyrrell vids that need hunting. They can sprint up pretty much anywhere in Tyrrell. So many say it's good to keep on the move. Me, though, I chose to stick around even after I'd finished my training. Gave me a chance to work on my swordsmanship. Instead of going out looking for work, folks came straight to us asking for help. That's how I got complacent and fell into the habit of letting my elders and students do all the talking and negotiating with outsiders. Even my passage here was arranged by an acquaintance. Yeah, we need to get you brushed up, buddy. But what, a winged creature? Ah, well, I've only heard the rumors. They say it has a dozen faces, ringed with red, wriggling tentacles, and it shoots beams of light from its eyes. Of course, it's all too common for those with more money than sense to bring in bizarre species from distant lands. And the trouble with rumors is they grow ever more fanciful over each retelling. Yeah, I don't think we're dealing with that kind of beastie. Well, damn if I know how you did it, but you and your silver tongue got useful information out of folks. Even if none of it amounted to a solid lead, the knowledge that Ixox's immersion hasn't kicked up a proper fuss yet is a clue in it all in itself. I reckon it's taking its time to get the lie of the land, having only just arrived here. Alright, now I've seen a master work, I'm going to try my hand at talking to the locals. And now, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't want you to wind up in jail. I know full well I'll probably make a fool of myself, but no one ever got good at anything by standing around with their thumb up their ass. And it just so happens I brought with me a whole bunch of herbs and knickknacks from back home that I can sell to keep myself fed. Might take a while to find any solid leads, at least I can get by for the time being. Fair dues. Just make sure you don't get swindled. Speaking of, so there are those who slew my pets, interlopers on the hunt for my next darling prize. Little did they know they has lost interest in Thanalan. Just as well. Its fickle nature may yet bring us greater delights. Of course there's someone here who's in the Colosseum. Oh joy. You're gonna be a pest. I'll be doing my damnedest to get more information. Might take a while though, so come see me later. Don't forget to practice your Viper techniques. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Viper. So, what do you think? For me, it's very much a button masher. How have you already got the kind of twin fence? Ay. Someone's already gone through Palace of the Dead for this quite quickly on that one. Or had some stuff left over to grab it. Either way, see you guys in the next one. JaffaArchfiend, out.